Hey guys, welcome back. It's Never Too Late and we're here at Sate Haus in Surry Hills, and today I'm actually invited again by Gary, if you remember from Tastyfoodpixels. We went to Shinmachi before, so if you haven't watched that video, I'll put a card up here somewhere, so definitely check that one out. Yeah, so today is actually really fun. Gary's invited other food bloggers today, and I'm really interested to learn about you know, how to properly talk about food and maybe even just strike up good conversation. I'm really excited because today is a much more chill adventure. It's all about skewers and beer, so pretty much up my alley. But yeah, they're actually just right behind me. I'm gonna go and sort of start talking to them, and hopefully, yeah, we can start some dialogue. So let's get stuck into it. We'll just go around the table, guys. This is, as you remember, Gary from Tastyfoodpixels. Yeah, so you guys probably can tell Gary surrounded me with food bloggers because he probably doesn't trust my food reviews. But so yeah, next up is Ben, and Ben's actually got a really interesting background. Ben, you want to sort of give it away for everyone?
I love cooking. I've applied for MasterChef because of my passion for food. So when you make something good, maybe you just want to keep on improving on it and improving on it, just so you know that you have the skills to make something great.
It's like your food background or anything like that?
Yeah, so I'm Emily and this is Maria, and we're from Sugar Peaks. So Maria is the creator and mastermind behind Sugar Peaks, and she loves creating desserts and creating all her sweet little things that she does.
Yeah, and you guys actually brought us a couple gifts today. So
yes,
Mary's
right.
prepared this little thing, and let's see if I can actually get them in. It's
this one is Earl Grey flavours.
Earl Grey?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. So it's actually a cake, not an ice cream.
Oh.
So, yes.
Lucky you told me.
Blows your mind.
Okay, awesome. And yeah, so as I was just saying, really interesting because coming from like sort of a pastry background, your flavors are probably quite unique compared to, I mean, probably more refined. Probably more refined. Alright. So lucky last.
With mate Martin.
Wilson. So Wilson was actually with me at Shinmachi. He did a little segment, but I couldn't put it in. He does food videos, so do you want to give the camera a little bit of background?
Bit of background. So every time you see what's on the plate, right, it's already there, it's decorated, it's amazing. But when you actually think about it, there's actually a lot of processes, a lot of hard work, a lot of passion that goes behind it. So what I do is I started a little bit of a YouTube as well as Instagram kind of account to show you what goes behind that work, right? That bit. So when it comes to Visiontalesfoodie, the kind of processes it has to go through before it goes through onto your plate. So we do like 1.5 minute, 2 minute videos about the chef and about like the restaurant and about your food and how it actually gets onto the plate.
Yeah guys, so that's everyone. The food's probably gonna roll out. We're just probably gonna have some chill conversations. So I'll show you guys the next update when the food's here. See you guys.
All right.
guess it started with, all this food is just food that we cook at home all the time. Like my mom and dad and whatnot. So what would happen is every Christmas or every birthday, we would literally just eat satay sticks, right? And my mom and my sister and all the aunties would be skewering, and all the guys would be at the grill. That's generally how it works. So every year, that's what we would be doing. And then it came to a point where Phil came. So Phil's my cousin-in-law. So he married my cousin. And Phil arrived from Hong Kong, and he had lunch with us, and he loved the food. And then, you know, one day we were just like, hey, let's open it. You want to do this? And I told him I've been wanting to do this for a while, but you know, just taking that step. And then so Phil's got, like, you know, the whole the finance background to help with all that sort of stuff. So it kind of just established from there, really. We got the keys in January this year. Wow. And we renovated till March. Yeah. And then so we pretty much, you know, fitted out the whole store. And then we opened our doors on the 17th or 18th of March. I can't remember what it was. And then, but that was just a soft opening. Yeah. So we kind of just did lunches for like 3 days, for a week and a bit. Then we did a grand opening, and you know, had all our friends and family here. And then after the grand opening, it was like lunch trade and dinner trade. So that's how it all started. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I'm Indonesian Chinese, right? So we have like the Indo side and the Chinese side, right? But predominantly Chinese. So and I had a friend draw this kind of logo for me. It was a little bit different, and he was like, you know, you're like one of the only Asian guys I know with a beard. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that was kind of like, and Phil said, hey, why don't you just use your face as your business? You know, it kind of just saved us having to think of a logo and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. So I was like, yeah, why not? So that's how the whole face came about. So basically the wall mural is basically just all things that are relatable to myself mainly. I've got all my kids' names on there basically. Yeah. Yeah.
Another one. What if you have another one?
Get a Sharpie.
Yeah, Sharpie. Get a Sharpie. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get a Sharpie and chuck it on there. And then just, you know, I just wanted to have a wall because, like, you know, when people come and dine here, I don't know, it's not so huge here in Australia, but like in Asia, especially in Indonesia, everywhere I go in Indo, there's like a massive wall where people will go and take their photos, right? And then to say that they've been to this place. So that's kind of the idea of why I've created it this way.
Well, we're definitely going to take a picture.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So that's kind of the biggest reason why I've created that wall mural. It's kind of like just this artwork where people can go and have a look at it. And, you know, it starts a conversation, really. So, yeah.
Just to explain for everyone watching, so Dustin is the owner of Sate Haus. He's given us pretty much the background of everything. Thank you so much.
No worries, man.
Really appreciate it. And I really look forward to the hospitality tonight. I guess everyone does as well.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we'll get stuck into the food.
Awesome.
Yeah?
Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Thanks, Dustin.
Okay, so the food's finally here, and we have 3 different things. Yeah, so this is pork. Yep. Oh, pork. Okay, so pork goes first, and there's three different skewer types. So we've got pork, chicken, and lamb, and some peanut sauce. So I think, yeah, let's just get stuck into it. Does the pork go in the peanut sauce, do you reckon? Yeah.
It goes into
Definitely. Okay.
Wait, where's the food cheese? We do a belated food cheese.
There you go. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I can see what you mean. It's actually really sweet. Pretty sweet. Yeah.
So normally, like pork satay is not very Indonesian, but because we have our Chinese influence, that's why we've gone with the pork belly.
Oh, pork belly, yeah,
pork belly,
yeah.
So normally I'd use just pork neck. So I've mixed the pork neck and the pork belly together. And pork belly is just just has a bit more fat and oil to it, so it gives it a little bit more flavour. Yeah.
Oh, so you're like selecting the cut.
Correct. Yeah.
So like what you were saying.
So it's a lamb shoulder,
yeah,
a pork belly, and then
okay. It's not just random pieces.
No.
Yeah, because Ben was
give you more credibility. Just so the fat is like, and I also boil it. So I boil it first, then I boil it, then I chuck it in the marinade. I cook the fat, and I leave the meat. Meat's already boiled nicely. Yeah. That's all the stuff.
Dustin's treated us to a little bit of a dessert. So he's brought along fried banana, which I can't pronounce the Indonesian equivalent of, but
make sure you have it with the sauce, please. Okay. Definitely dunk it in the sauce, man.
Okay.
Talk about let's do pairing. You're gonna have to tell me what the sauce is, by the way. Oh, is this something?
Pandan, right?
Yeah. You're second Malaysian?
No, I just got told.
You just got told?
They told me it was pandan.
What is the fun?
But it's delicious.
He used me to tell him what.
Oh my, I'm gonna double it. A little bit.
Oh, cannon, man.
Alright guys, so that was Sate Haus at Surry Hills.
Absolutely amazing.
So good. Dustin
would
was
recommend, right?
Yeah, would recommend. Dustin was so helpful. We're pretty much stuffed. I think.
Oh man.
Surprisingly, just for skewers and sides, really much. All about flavor, very satisfying. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.